Take a moment to think about this question. How much time do you think you actually have left? Most of us act and like to believe that we've got all the time in the world left. We push off things that we want to achieve thinking that we can start tomorrow or next day, next week, maybe even next year. But I want to share with you something that could completely change how you think about time and, more importantly, how you live your life today. Let's say if you're lucky enough to live for another 50 years. That sounds like a lot of time, right? You might feel like you've got plenty of time to pursue all your dreams, change your life, do the things that really matter. But let's break down those 50 years and let's see what you really have left. Now, out of those 50 years, you're probably going to be asleep for at least a third of that time. So that's like 16 and a half, 17 years gone already in a blink of an eye. So in reality, of the 50 years that you may be lucky enough to have left, you're only going to be awake and conscious for about 33 and a half years. But even that is still misleading. If you break those 33 years down into months, that's only around 400 months. And if you count it in weeks, then that's roughly 1,750 weeks left of time when you're awake and living your life. 1,750 weeks, that's it. That's all you really got left. And that's if you're lucky. No one actually knows how much time they've got left. I mean, there's crazy drivers out there every day, accidents happening all the time. None of us are even promised a tomorrow, let alone another 50 years. No one knows how little time they have left. Maybe if you're lucky, 400 months, if you're very lucky. And suddenly when you look at it like that, it feels much more urgent, doesn't it? And also with time, once it's passed you by, it's gone. There's no getting it back. It's not like money or your health or your friendships where you can put it off to later. Once time is gone, it's gone. There's no reset button, no pause button for your convenience. Time waits for no one. So every moment that you delay, every week that you're letting slip by is a week that you will never get back. Now that sounds a bit harsh, but it is true. And I say this to you because I want you all to understand. The best time to start doing anything to change your life is right now. There's never going to be an easier or a better time. Think about what happens if you continue to procrastinate and wait to get started. You're only going to have less time to work with. You're going to be getting older. You're going to have more responsibilities piling on and your energy will start to decline. It becomes harder, not easier, to make the changes you want to see in your life. And the longer you put off taking action, the more time you've lost forever. And on top of it, there's the hard truth that we don't even know if we're going to get those 400 months, those 1,750 weeks left. Life is unpredictable. The fact is, the perfect time to act is right now. Not next week, not next year, not when the kids are grown or when you've got more free time. Right now is the only moment you truly have. The longer you wait to get started something, whether it's working on pursuing your dreams, improving your health, fixing your relationships, or just pursuing that life that you always want to live, the less time you'll have to actually make things happen. And also, the less time you will have to actually enjoy those things as well. It might feel daunting, but the truth is, if you want to live a life without regret, the key is to stop waiting. Take action now. The more you procrastinate, the harder it becomes for you to ever reach the goals that matter most to you. So here's the challenge I want to give you all today. Instead of measuring time in years, start to think of it in weeks. Imagine you've got roughly 1,750 weeks left to live. And ask yourself, what am I going to do this week? Am I going to be spending on things that will bring me closer to my goals and to the life I want? Or are you just going to let another week go by without taking any real action? Imagine how much your life could change if you made the most of every week and every day and treated time as the valuable and limited resource that it is. You'd start acting with urgency, with purpose, and with a clear understanding that the best time to start creating your life is right now. So what are you going to do with the time you have left? Are you ready to stop waiting and to start living the life you truly want? Or do you still want to wait for tomorrow and see if you feel better then? No way, man. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Get started right now and make now the perfect moment. That's all we really have anyway, right now. If this message has hit home for you, then type in the comments those famous words by the late and fictional Apollo Creed, "There is no tomorrow," and then go get started. Do not let the cost of inaction compound against you anymore. Make today count. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you found this message valuable, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.